You're back again, Bob, anytime.
Okay. All right, we're back in open session. Okay. Now we're back in open session, and we have a motion.
Mr. Wilson wants to make a motion.
Oh, I think we already, Mr. Wilson, would you like to make a motion at this time?
So do we need?
I'd
I
like
think
to
we need
make a
vote to
motion.
come out
that-
of-
You didn't vote to come, yeah, you didn't vote. to get
We
out.
need to vote to come out of executive session.
So we need a roll call.
Again, whatever Charlie says.
I could get used to this.
Good day.
You got it. You finally got to him.
I know. I won him over.
Bob Olson,
Yes.
Tom Kitson,
Yes.
Jack Scroxton,
Yes.
Mike Copine,
Yes.
Mike Zeman. Jim Sheeline,
Yes.
Tom Wilson.
Okay, now's your time to shine, Tom.
Yes.
You want to make a motion?
Okay, I make the motion that we follow Charlie Boonstra, our state's attorney's recommendation to change the minutes and do what is accordance to his recommendation.
So that no additional minutes were released.
No,
He's buffering.
Well, I don't know if we can second that. Are you comfortable with that? We're good? All right. Mr. Gibson seconds it. Any discussion? If none, all those in favor, do we have to roll call this or can we, all those in favor, signify by saying aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. So now I think we go to setting up the county board agenda. Is that right?
Yep, we're
Did
waiting on
somebody
Nancy.
reach out to Nancy?
Oops, I thought I had. I just pushed go.
Okay.
I hadn't pushed it.
While you're waiting for her to come back.
Yeah.
Just to those of you who weren't here at the last meeting, Wendy and I met on Monday with the Lake County Food Pantry.
Yep.
And we talked to them about eventually divesting of that property. And they'd heard some rumors and were kind of nervous, so we assured them we would not throw them out. But they're on board with helping us look for something that'll work for them, and we'll be looking for a different facility as we move forward with the project of the county garage and so forth, so.
What'd you come up with then, or would you?
We're gonna have to measure square footage of that building. They kind of think they need what they got. And just,
You really missed your opportunity, Tom. You should have said, well, we've committed to building them a new building over on blah, 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 blah.
No, we're still working on that in properties, guys. I don't know who went about that, but we're working on that in properties right now. So if we don't need to work on it in properties and someone else is taking the bull by the horns, please let me know so we don't waste our time. So,
no, feel free to do that. We just met with them to let them know that we would eventually be divesting of that property because they
Yeah,
heard rumors
well,
and they were pretty nervous.
yeah, okay, great. So, yeah, we'll keep working on it.
Find them a place. That'd be wonderful.
We've been working on it, Tom, for 6 months. So, but yes, we will continue to do whatever we need to do to make sure they get a proper home. So,
Perfect. Thank you.
I think I hear, there she is.
So do you guys want me to read these off every time?
All these, which,
Maybe call to order. All right. You ready, Nancy?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm going to read down these. If we got an issue with something, somebody speak up. So, call to order, the pledge of allegiance, the invocation, the roll call, board chair announcements, the approval of board amendments. We have one Joseph Meyer resolution. We have zoning and planning. We have petitions going to the zoning board of appeals. The John Hilliker petition, special use. The Wiegand Solar from South Dixon Township. We've got petitions going to the planning commission, none. Petitions coming from the zoning board of appeals, we have 5 petitions. I guess let's read through them. We got the 23-P-1610 petitioner H. Timms LP Limited Partnership. It's a map amendment from single family residential to C2 planned office and business district, small equipment sales and service. That's the one in Harmon. We got the next one. It's in Harmon also, A and B. C, we've got petition 23-P-1612. Petitioner's Lee County Zoning Office. It's a map amendment from I-3 Heavy Industrial to C-3 General Business District in Viola. Is that, okay, we'll just keep going. So we got another one, 23-P-1613, petitioner Lee County Zoning Office, revocation of special use, Viola Township. Then we got E, petitioner Lee County Zoning Office again, revocation of the special use in the Viola Township. Go to 4, petitions coming from the Planning Commission. We have one, 23-P-74, petition to amend the text of the Lee County Code 10 from Ag 1 rural / agriculture district. We're all okay with that. We got the administrative monthly update, board member comments, public comments, county organizations and presentations, updates, reports of the committees, unfinished business. We've got the wind energy system petition that was held over from June, and we also have the solar that we held over. We have the revised Lee County motel tax ordinance that we tabled in June. Was that right, Wendy, or I thought we had a change to that or something we were going to do, but maybe
We're ready to move forward with it, and it was originally tabled in May, so yeah.
okay, that's right. Sorry. We got the 2023 best lease agreement tabled in June is on there. Do we still want that on there? Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready to move forward with this, but the rest of them might be able to. We didn't do what we were going to do. Tom, what's your thoughts on, are they talking about moving the courts building over here for the construction? I can't hear you. You need to turn your mute off.
We haven't started any talks with the judges or Clay or any of the stuff yet, but yes, it is my intention to move courts over there. So we need the space, or be able to have the ability to have a judge's chamber and what have you. But yeah, that's the thought process right now. It's saving hundreds of thousands of dollars by doing it. So, but yeah, that's the direction we'd like to go, but we haven't started any talks with the judges and or Clay yet.
Why don't you take that to your committee and meet and decide what your thoughts are, and then we need to talk to Best and definitely don't want to kick them out the door. If we can work with them, we will. So
I did.
100%.
Sorry, Tom.
Go ahead.
I did have a conversation with Best and kind of gave him a heads up about what we were thinking. Tom, do you have, just based on the timeline, the Best lease will take us through June 30th. Do you think I know the timeline is not really firmed up yet, but do you think it's feasible to do, a 6-month lease with then after that month to month or something else?
Why don't we just do month to month now, not knowing that we can even afford this project until we get the numbers back? I hate to tell you June's going to work. I don't even have the numbers in front of me from Allied yet, which we're working on. So I'm a little premature on this, but maybe we do a month to month now, or a 3-month, a 3-month agreement or something.
let's maybe do a 3-month that gives them they can relax a little bit and then renew it. Just tell them we'll give them 90 days notice if we do.
Right. And if we're not going to be ready in another 90 days, we'll give them another 3-month lease, and we'll just keep giving them 3 months lease until we know we're going to have time to predict when we're going to be doing this. But it's going to be down the road a little ways, but I don't know that for sure. So I don't want to speak out of turn.
Everybody okay with that? A 90-day lease? Would that help them? When do you think? Works for me.
I'll certainly talk to him about it.
Okay. We got the petition to Amboy Solar.
Hey, Bob, can I jump in real quick? It's Charlie.
Yep.
So are you going to leave that on the agenda then, since it was already tabled on there? And then have the board just leave it on the table or keep it where it's at?
So this is the Franklin.
The lease agreement.
No,
The
the
lease agreement, the best.
I would remove it personally, and that way there's no confusion.
Let's take it out. Thank you. And then we'll work out a deal. And if they want to, I can put it on. I can hurry up and put it on to vote
Until-
on.
just-
Yeah, up until we have to
Alice?
post.
I'm just a little concerned taking it off there because the full board
got a
voted to
question
keep
for
it on there, on the table.
Dean, could you
They did?
Yeah.
grab Alice?
Once
You're
again,
talking-
whatever Charlie said.
You're talking about Amboy Solar there, right?
No, I'm talking about the lease agreement. It says tabled in
Because
June.
we did, you're right. Okay, so we got to leave it on there then.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you can still leave it where it's at when you get there or take it off the table and then remove it moving
Yeah.
forward, but the full board already voted on it.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to take it off the table and decide what we're gonna do. Very good. Thank you. Yes, leave it on there. We got the petition for Community Solar and Amboy Community Solar, the system in Franklin Grove Township. We tabled that in June.
Is that the same thing or those two separate things?
We approved the one. This is the one in Franklin, the Whitney by the.
So
Whitney.
that's the one that, and that was the question I had for Alice, because there was the thought that there was some movement.
I thought the one in Franklin was the one that was tabled.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alice, is there any updates on Franklin Grove, the Whitney home? And this-
Yes,
That solar.
the state's attorney's office and myself will be meeting with the attorney for Amboy, Illinois Solar One project on Monday. But that is it for now.
So this is probably nothing that needs to be taken off the table at this time?
Well, we need to leave it on there. It's tabled, so, but we need a heads up on what their thoughts are, I guess. So
Does it have to be on the agenda?
if it's tabled, it has to be because we had the last one we just
Okay.
talked about.
All right.
Correct?
Correct. And that's more of like a transparency thing too, just to make
Yeah.
sure that
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Hasn't been
removing
forgotten
things.
about.
Yep. I
like we didn't
understand.
sweep it under
Okay.
the broad type deal.
But it's understood that it's not going to be taken off the table yet.
Nope.
Okay, right?
Not at this time.
Right. Okay.
Okay, let's keep moving on to N, new business. Lee County Safety Manual draft. Is that where we're at? And then I have appointments, executive session, approval.
Sorry, Bob.
Yep.
Jump back. So then we need to add on that appointment, correct? The Compton Fire Protection.
Yep.
Please.
Yep.
Thank you.
Executive session, approval of county officers' reports, treasurer report, the roll call vote of the monthly revenue reports, claims paid vacation, payroll, approval of board member mileage per diem, adjournment, of course, and I need a motion to approve this agenda.
So moved.
Mr. Schuline moves. Second. Mr. Scrogstad seconds it. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Hi.
Opposed? Need a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second. Mr. Copine, Mr. Krogstad, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Hi.
Thank you, everybody.